What's good, everybody? It's for Kicks here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Off-White Jordan 1 Chicago. Let's go ahead and check them out. Alright fam, so this pair comes from Lulu. I'm going to go ahead and put their information right here on the screen, including their Instagram, their WhatsApp, and everything else, just so you can go ahead and check them out. First things first, we have the box. It does look pretty normal, like a normal brown box. Jumpman in quotations on top. Around the edges, you have shoebox in quotation, and then off-white, little stuff like that. Plain on that side, plain on that side. Then you have the actual 10 Air Jordan 1 size tag. Once you open up the box, you'll actually notice that it is pretty much a Jordan 1 low box inside out. You can also see the tissue paper is pretty cool. It's got all kinds of off-white design logo all throughout, kind of what they are known for with the little stripes and stuff like that. Construction vibes, in my opinion. As far as accessories go, made in China hang tags. You got the zip tie right there in a red saying Off-White Co. Nike C2017 zip tie in quotation marks. You also have white laces that say shoelaces, neon green laces that say shoelaces, and neon orange laces that say shoelaces. Getting into the actual shoes, starting off towards the top, you have that nice red leather. You can see the ghost stitching is what we call it all throughout. And then you have the little black wings logo right there. You'll see towards the ankle collar, you have this very kind of rough black material. I believe it is a mesh with some foam peeking out at the top there. You'll see the back of this tab actually says 85 in quotation marks. And then you can see more of that black mesh. You can see the little zigzag there. You have that leather red down the lace guard around the toe box, as well as actually back here you don't. You have more of a inner lining of it. Again, it is a rough material, but it is the deconstructed version of that. You have this gray suede here on the side. You can see the little orange box zigzag stitched in, and then the oversized swoosh in black stitched in blue here, as well as threaded in blue there with the little black there. The swoosh itself is a black leather. Side panels you can see is a deconstructed white side panel. You can see it is again kind of that foamy material with fabric over. You can see the stitching there. Midsole you'll see is a kind of creamy white color. You can see the air right there, thick in quotation marks. Also we're met with that nice Chicago red with the Nike hit right there on the center. Coming to the toe box, just like the side panels, you have that kind of foamy, soft prime knit maybe, with all the little holes there in white. Black laces by default, you saw it does come with plenty of lace style changes and colors. White mesh for the tongue. You can see here on the side, it has the Nike Swoosh and Air tag instead of here in the center. You can see a little bit of the red there. Coming to the inside of the shoe, you can see that exposed white foam there on the tongue. You can see the kind of prime knit foam mesh here on the inside of the shoe. The insole itself, you can see it has the off-white little X logo in black on white. Back side of the shoe, you have that rough red once again. You have that gray suede meeting white leather here extending to the side. You see all of the black actual stitching, but then when you get to the red here, you see what we call again is that ghost stitching, where it just has those little dots. The black kind of prime knit here once again with the exposed foam. Medium side, they switch it up a little bit. You still have the cream midsole here, the red here, as well as the Chicago red up here with the ghost stitching down the lace guard and around the toe box. Side panel is a little different. You don't have a swoosh. You see the ghost stitching of the swoosh, but no actual swoosh. It says Off-White TM for Nike Air Jordan 1 in quotation marks, Beaverton, Oregon, USA, C 1985, which is when the original Jordan 1s came out, and this is where Nike started, I believe. And then you also have 85 right there as well. All right, so far, year 2025, I've heard some rumors that they are supposed to possibly re-release these, or retro, whatever you want to call them, the Off-White Jordan 1s. I don't know if they were doing the whole 10 or the 3-pack, being the Chicago, the whatever the white ones were, and then the UNCs, but I thought I'd grab a pair just for old time's sake, honestly. It is such a dope sneaker. It's pretty iconic at this point. Almost everybody knows it, just about as much as just the normal Jordan 1 Chicago. It has definitely been out there, museums, all kinds of fun stuff. Pretty much anyone from hypebeast to casual sneaker head knows about it. Rest in peace, Virgil, of course. I'm not sure how it goes, if they would retro it when they're going to or not. I'm not sure how that goes for his family getting proceeds and stuff like that. Hopefully something happens with that. But I think it's just a really dope colorway. Obviously, being the Chicago, like I said, iconic. But then it's got its own flair. It's got its own details, the deconstructed look. Everything Virgil brought to life on the sneaker, or maybe to death, because it is kind of a more dead version of a Jordan 1, deconstructed and whatnot. But I think he did his thing, and all these years later, it still holds up as an iconic sneaker. Alright guys, just like always, I really appreciate you coming to the channel and hanging out for a bit. Till next time, I'm Just for Kicks. Peace.